Hello and welcome to Coffee and Tarot. My name is Mary and this is another reading for you. Well, this is a big one, guys. This took a lot of work, but it is very interesting. I hope this resonates with a lot of you. I found very interesting people here in these piles. So this is about what is coming next to you in terms of love for the next 4 to 5 months, more or less. 4 to 5 weeks, more or less, a month, more or less. You may have a person in your life, you may be emotionally connected to another person. It doesn't matter. This is mostly for people who want to know if someone is coming towards them regarding love. New people, people that you already know. It doesn't matter who is coming, and this is very focused on your state of mind and your state of heart. So this is very focused on you reading. I hope you have the patience for that. It's very in depth, and I have added the timestamps for any of the questions below, because there are 6 questions and this is a very long reading. So if you're interested in a certain question or so, you can just go there and see, even though the whole reading will be much useful. Okay, so that's it. Take a moment to ask your question, meditate a bit on this question, and make your choice. I'll see you in pile 1. Bye-bye. Welcome, pile 1. If you chose this crystal tiger's eye and this word, this is a reading. So this is not a word, these are several words. Anyway, it says hard outside, soft inside. So this may tell you something, this may tell you anything. Anyway, it's relevant for this reading. We will perhaps address this during the reading. Perhaps this will have a correspondence. We will know what is this about as the reading goes. So the first question we have is really about you. How are you now? Who are you? So if this resonates with you, if this part resonates with you, there is a great chance that there is a message here for you to work with, to think about that. So the first question I have, it has a lot of sub-questions, but anyway, I'm starting with what is your current energy about love? This is the main question. We will know this by asking for details. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull an oracle card for how are you feeling consciously about your love life, about this aspect of your life. So how are you feeling currently, consciously, okay? What is your awareness here, your conscious mind? How is working? So we have first, never-ending story. Let's pull another oracle card. So how is the current of pile 1 feeling consciously about their love life? We have disquiet on the reverse, and let's pull another one. How is the current from pile 1 feeling consciously about their love life? We have accept the abundance in your life, but it is on the reverse. Okay, so let's see now. Let's do the same, but now for your unconscious mind, okay? Your subconscious mind, I meant to say. So I don't know if I have any space, enough space. Anyway, how is the current from pile 1 feelings subconsciously about their love life? What is buried inside of you? Your subconscious mind is your inner knowledge, your intuition. And it may be where you have repressed stuff that you're not dealing with consciously, at least not very. I just spotted happy life on the reverse, but anyway, let's see a little bit more. So we have two. Okay. Oh, okay. Happy life on the reverse and orphan. Okay. Let's pull another one. I feel for this pile, already I see that you're not in a very easy place right now when it comes to this aspect of your life. Anyway, let's see. Let's pull another one. How is the current from pile number 1? Feeling subconsciously. Curiosity. And we have finish. Okay, let's just have a lot more space, a little bit more space. Oops, sorry for the wobble. Oops, sorry again. How is the current from pile number 1 feeling subconsciously about your love life? We have something is wrong with you, but it's on the reverse. Okay, where do I start? I already see a very strong correspondence with a sentence that you subconsciously chose, this hard outside, soft inside sentence. So the first thing that I'm seeing here is that you are aware that you are living a moment in your life where you still have remnants of previous situations that need to be addressed or need to be released. Only by this never-ending story here, I already see that you have a heavy baggage that you're carrying with. You are worried. You're trying to be peaceful, but you're not very peaceful. You're not peaceful at all. I have a sense here that you want a rest from something that is draining you for a long time, and it's pretty hard. You don't really know how to do it. I also get a sense here that you have come to a point where you think, well, there must be something different out there for me, but I just can't see it. And perhaps a part of me doesn't really want this other thing, this other thing that there is out there for me. Do I want it? Well, I seem to want it, but I'm not sure if I'm ready for that. So consciously I see that your mind is kind of busy with something that did not have a closure for you. You are aware of that. You are aware that something needs to be released, but it's hard because you need answers. You have things in your mind that were not explained to you. You have doubts. So you are aware that this is not something that is beneficial for you. Sorry. And that is not bringing you rest, even though that's what you want. And a part of you says, well, I'm done with my baggage. I want to enter this peaceful state of acceptance, a lighter state, but I'm not. I don't know, 50% of the time or more or less, you're not in this state that you want to achieve. Well, when we go to your subconscious mind, we have a darker scenario. We have more details. We have stuff that is repressed, and the subconscious mind dictates a lot of the times how you feel, and sometimes you don't know why you feel a certain way, because it is something that is operating on your subconscious mind. It didn't surface as it should, so you have difficulties dealing with it. We see this happy card on the reverse, we see the orphan card on the upright. So your subconscious mind, what you are repressing is a deep feeling of sorry for the pleonasm, I don't know if that's the correct word in English, but anyway, it's a feeling of not being, of being forever alone, of being abandoned, of being not enough. Of being not enough, of being not worthy of a happy life, of the love of someone. It seems there is a link here between your conscious mind and your unconscious mind. It seems you are looking for answers. Your conscious mind is looking for answers about your emotional baggage, something that is still not over with this never-ending story. And until you, at least that's how you feel, until you find the answers that you're looking for about this never-ending story, you will not feel worthy. It's like this story here took a toll on how you perceive yourself and how you perceive as someone who is perfectly normal, okay, and deserving of anyone's love, everyone's love. So I see with this curiosity card, your subconscious mind is very restless in finding ways, in finding paths for you to make a sense of how you feel, finding solutions. So your subconscious mind is working to your benefit, is trying to, at least a part of you is fighting this very hard to bring you an answer, to bring you a sense of how you feel and how you see yourself. And the matter of fact here is that the big question that has to be addressed and has to be even released is there something wrong with me? Am I different from the other people who are happy? This is what your subconscious mind is dealing with. And it's trying to release by being, how do I say this in English? By being creative, by finding creative ways. So I see a lot of activity in your subconscious mind to fight these feelings of feeling abandoned and of feeling different from everyone else, with something wrong with you. So this pile has a wound here that is coming from your emotional baggage, from a certain situation that is still not released. You are aware of this somehow consciously, but your unconscious mind is much more aware of that and is trying to fight this. It's your natural ability to fight this. So let's see, what is your emotional baggage exactly, right? Let's see what is your emotional baggage. So what is, oh, and I forgot to mention this, hard outside, soft inside. Well, for some of you at least, there may be another meaning for that, but anyway, doing a correspondence with what I feel here with these cards, it means that not many people know what you're dealing with. You seem kind of okay from the outside. So that's it. Let's see your emotional baggage. So we have the Ten of Cups on the reverse. So for some of you, this is about the loss of a dream, this Ten of Cups dream. For others, it is the loss of a connection where you had a family, even. So the loss of a family, the loss of this family with another people. For others of you, this has to do with your own family, with your own birth family, okay? With your childhood, with your adolescence. So let's see what else can we know about this Ten of Cups on the reverse. Anyway, that explains the Orphan card, because it is in our family, it should be at least, that we find a safe harbor, that we find we find safety, we are loved, we are accompanied, we're not alone at all. If we have a healthy family, no matter, we have always a companion, right? In our harsh times, in our happy times. So for this pile, I see there is a problem with a family, whatever that family is. For others, it's just this dream that you had that kind of was shattered, and that is part of your emotional baggage that you now created. This may have to do with this never-ending story here. So then we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Six of Cups. So with that Six of Cups there, and that ten of Cups on the reverse, this may very well have to do for many of you. It doesn't have to be for all of you. For many of you, it has to do with your family, with your birth family. I don't know if that's the expression. With the family where you grew up. So it is an emotional baggage that is being carried for a long time. Just one more, please. Okay, two. We have the Hermit, and we have the Nine of Cups on the reverse. So the first message that I get here with these cards is about people who are resonating with this scenario of the family where you grew up that was not perfect, far from it. It was not a blissful family. There is always this sense of loneliness, of being not in a comfortable place. That's what I see with this Nine of Cups on the reverse. This is about your individual emotional needs. It's on the reverse. So this is about being in a family growing in a family where your individual emotional needs were not met. This brought you a sense of not being deserving of other people fulfilling your emotional needs. So with the Hermit card, I feel here a sense of isolation. It may be a sense of isolation that you have to provide for your own emotional needs and do not expect others to fulfill them because you're not deserving of them. So this is a sense of isolation, and it is also telling me that with the Hermit card, that it is about being aware of one's own life path, being aware of very significant truths, spiritual truths perhaps. This lack of emotional fulfillment formed the way that you see yourself and that you see the world, that you see how love works, that you see what you should put in a connection, that you see how much you deserve in a connection. And that's the strongest message here, is that you're not really aware of what you really deserve in a connection, in a loving connection. And that perhaps brings you a problem, that is accepting less than you really deserve. So let's clarify that Ace of Wands there. The Hierophant on the reverse. So what I feel here is instability. These are fleeting moments. These are fleeting sparks. And with the Hierophant on the reverse, I see that I take from this Hierophant card here the meaning of stability, of something meaningful, very strong in terms of stability. With that Ace of Wands upright, I see that perhaps you had a lot of occasions where there was a spark, where you felt very enthusiastic about something, and then the spark just faded out. So this is for someone who perhaps had a lot of occasions where things didn't flourish. It was just a spark of hope, and then it just ceases to exist. So I have spoken about the scenario of people who grew in families where things were not very healthy. For the ones who lost a dream of a family, a dream of having a family, perhaps in a previous relationship where you put a lot of your passion, of your spark, where you tried to ignite many times, this Ace of Wands, well, this is about that thing that I said to you. You tried to ignite this spark in order to fulfill a dream, and things got every time out of your control with this Hierophant on the reverse. Things didn't grow in a stable way. It didn't have any chance of doing it. So for the ones who are resonating with this scenario, let's clarify that Six of Cups. So anyway, the Six of Cups is per se telling me that this is a deal, this is an issue from your past, right? Oops. This is an issue from your past. an issue that you have a lot of, oh my god, have a lot of memories. So let's clarify that Six of Pentacles over there. Queen of Swords on the reverse. This is again about the past and about unanswered questions, unanswered doubts. This is your emotional baggage, is about something for the ones who are resonating with a past connection. You never had the closure, you never had answers to your questions from the person that you wanted the answers from. So you're carrying this still. This Queen of Swords is even unsure that she did the right thing by cutting this connection, if you did. Or at least if you didn't cut this connection, this previous connection, you are wondering if you could have done something more. If you did all the right things, if you did all you could, if you took the right decisions, if you should have made other things or tried more. And then we have the Hermit. And the Hermit is about isolation in this case. It is also about that sense of how you see the world, how you see yourself, how you see your life path. That is deformed, is taking a toll by the fact that you in this previous connection were not having your emotional needs met. You didn't feel cozy, you didn't feel accepted, you didn't feel you had everything in order to be emotionally happy in this connection. So that's the baggage that you bring. For the ones who lost a family here in terms of a connection, who got a divorce, I don't see this clearly here with these cards, at least. Well, we have the Hierophant on the reverse, but anyway, I don't feel it that way. But if there is someone out there that resonates, that lost a connection here, that had a separation from, and you had a family, the message is kind of similar, because what I'm drawing here is mostly what is common for all of you in terms of emotional baggage, in terms of general energy. Then we have a little bit of details, right? Anyway, for the ones who are resonating with a scenario that you had a family here and you separated, even you didn't have to have children, but you may, but you did. It's just a family with another person. This is about you, your judgments still being your good judgments, your clear mind still being clouded by the memories that you have from the past with this person. And these memories are now, as time passed, are even more fantastic. Okay, you just see these memories even as more that they really were. So again, with the Hermit, it's a matter of your life path, in your life path, in how you see things. This is again deformed by the fact that in this family, a lot of the times your emotional needs were not met and you gave more than you received. The Hierophant may be speaking about a separation here of something that was very formal, very stable, and it was very sudden with the Ace of Wands. It was something that it was happening for some time, but you didn't really expect it to happen, this separation here. You were taken by surprise. So this is your emotional baggage for different scenarios for different people with these cards here. Let's see. Now your hopes and fears, your present hopes and fears, okay? For pile number one, what are your current hopes? So for pile number one, what are your current hopes? Higher forces on the reverse. Pile number one, what are your current hopes? We have improvisation on the reverse. So this is a sense of control. So far I see with these two cards, this is about control of your own life, but we'll see more. Let's see what else we need. You're hoping you can do something about your life, perhaps, that you're not at the mercy of random chaotic events, okay? Because perhaps in the past you felt that you were at the mercy of things that just happened and you didn't have any control over other people, over life events. And your hopes are now that you finally can have some control. But let's see more. It doesn't matter on the reverse. Okay. This is again about the control, about things matter, okay? Your choices matter. What you think matter. What you deserve matter. You're not at the mercy of fate, of destiny, of the wind, of the high and low tides of the sea. That's the vibe I get here. These are your hopes that you can do something. For the first time, you're not at the mercy of things just happening, of people taking choices for you, you being at the mercy of other people's choices. Let's see your fears. What are your current fears? Deep wisdom on the reverse. What is this? Transform yourself. Break with the old patterns and be born again. So this is on the reverse. This is again the same thing, this card here. You making things happen. You having the power to make choices and not others. You taking control of your life. That's it's not what you fear. It's you being afraid of not being able to do that. Because you don't know how. You're afraid of not knowing how to. Yeah, reverse again, okay. Gossip on the reverse. This is not really about gossip here, this card. It's about other people. How other people may control your life. You're afraid to be controlled by other people, by other people's choices. What you want, what you hope is that you are free to manifest what you want. That's what you hope you can do in the future, that you can do the choices that are good for you, of what you want to happen. This is about freedom. You want freedom, and you are afraid of being in a cage where you don't have choices, where other people make of you a puppet. To be kind of dramatic, it doesn't have to be so dramatic, but in a general way, of course, you have specific hopes and dreams, hopes and fears, but the most general sounding thing that I pick here is that it all comes to your sense of being capable. Okay, that's the vibe I get here about your hopes and dreams currently. So let's just pull a little bit of a tarot here to see a little bit more. So about the querents in pile number 1, what are their current hopes? I want one card. It's the most important, okay? I just spotted a King of Wands on the reverse. Let's see. We have the 4 of Wands on the reverse, the 5 of Wands on the reverse. So what are querents in pile number 1? Hopes. Queen of Swords. It speaks about clarity again. Oops, okay. Knight of Cups with the 4 of Cups. So you're hoping for romance, for feeling appreciated, for feeling wooed. I don't know how it's this expression. Page of Cups on the reverse. So you're tired of you're tired of false starts. You're tired of things that don't grow, of hopes that do not manifest. So with the Queen of Swords, I see here that what you want is to get that sense of power back, power over your life. You want to be appreciated with this Knight of Cups. But we have this 4 of Cups here that is a hint that something, perhaps you're not very emotionally open. This is a hint from the cards that you may consciously want this Knight of Cups to come to you with this cup, but you have to open your eyes to not miss the chance here, because this 4 of Cups just wanted to jump next to this 4 of Cups here. It may be a warning here that perhaps you're not very emotionally open to this Knight of Cups to appear out of the blue, out of nowhere. And this Page of Cups is also about an offering that may be out of the blue. So because it is on the reverse, perhaps you're not very open to surprises. You're very attached to this sense of being in control with the Queen of Swords, of being fully clear about what is good for you, what is not. This may be a hint here from the cards that you need to see the forest instead of the trees. You need to have a bird's eye view with this Queen of Swords here. And this is about missing the forest for the trees. You have to, see the general picture, not focus so much on the details. So I asked about your hopes. Well, I have here an answer. You want to have clarity in your life. You want to live clear situations. You want romance. You want someone to come and offer you this cup. But then I have here cards that are telling me, well, yeah, they want this, but watch out, because they also have this Four of Cups here that is about not being so ready for this, even though you want it. So perhaps you should meditate a bit about your emotional state here. That was one of the questions that I had. If you are emotionally open for this pile here, I feel that you're not very emotionally open for new things to come to you. So let's see your fears, okay? What are currents in pile number 1? Fears currently about their love life, of course. I already spoke about that in these cards, but anyway, let's see more. You're afraid of being trapped. Again, perhaps? You're afraid of of losing your freedom as a person. I'm not saying that you want to be single. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you're afraid that someone will take from you your right to make choices about your life, okay? Your power. Because I feel this is something that is very related to that never-ending story card that we had at the beginning of the reading. It was a situation where you felt powerless, perhaps. And now you're afraid of feeling that again. So we have the Queen of Wands on the reverse. So this is the Queen, who is the counterpart of the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is an archetype, is a risk taker. She's a risk taker too. This Queen of Wands is very self-confident, is very enthusiastic about her projects, what she gets into, what she wants. She's on the reverse. This is a Queen of Wands who was removed from her own power. That's what you're afraid of. That you're not capable of changing your life. And that you're at the mercy of someone else's choices. I think you had enough of that. 5 of Swords on the reverse. So, I see here a mind state where you are pretty... you may, a part of you, of course, take this as it resonates. The message I have here with that 5 of Swords on the reverse is that you may be very harsh at this time about your own opinions, your own interests, because you took so much already. Now you may be falling on the opposite extreme, but let's see more. So 2 of Pentacles on the reverse. So let's clarify this. Let's start with the 2 of Pentacles on the reverse. I feel this is you're afraid of taking the wrong opportunities. You're afraid of wasting your time. That's what I see with the 2 of Pentacles with the 4 of Cups. You're afraid of taking your time. So you're not very cooperative and not very understanding. That's what I feel with this 5 of Swords here in terms of your fears. Okay, let's clarify the 5 of Swords, please. Clarify the Five of Swords. Page of Spears. So again, this is a sense of being impulsive. You're afraid, you're very closed. That's what I feel with these cards. You're afraid of wasting your time. You're afraid of someone taking you away this queen's power, your power as this Queen of Wands here. And then we have this Page of Spears. And these are aggressive cards, both of them. Even though the Five of Swords, you're afraid to release some kind of how do I express this? You see, this is about winning. This is about having too much power over the others. So perhaps you are falling on the extreme in terms of defending yourself. Perhaps you are too harsh. You're afraid of you're not afraid of being too harsh. You're afraid of not being enough harsh. That's what I want to say with these cards. Because if you're not, you might end up being trapped again, emotionally trapped. So let's move on to the future, right? Off to the future we go. Let's see what the future will bring within the next month or so. Within the next 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks. Let's see if something will change, okay? In this mindset, in this heart set. So, the first question is, how will you be feeling? How will you be feeling in this next weeks, okay? In the course of these next weeks, how will you be feeling? We have soulmates on the reverse. Oops. We have new life upright. So I see a progress here in your subconscious mind, but in your conscious mind I see here, I'm not going to say it's not progress, it's just a different awareness. Let's clarify this. How will pile number 1 be feeling in the course of the next 4 or 5 weeks about their love life? We have the Knight of Spears on the reverse. Oops. We have the Eight of Stones on the reverse. And we have the Knight of Swords on the reverse. So let's clarify these cards a bit. Let's clarify the Knight of Spears. So I sense here in the course of this next 4 or 5 weeks, you'll be in a state where you're not pursuing anything. You kind of have this idea of soulmates, of having someone that is right for you, even if you don't believe in soulmates, you know, a right companion. You're just not looking. You have this idea on pause. You're not working on this. You're not paying attention to this. Eight of Stones on the reverse, and these 2 knights who are very fast-moving knights, they're on the reverse. So you're just paused. Okay, not moving, you're not focused on that. Oh, Knight of Cups on the reverse. So again, a Knight, you're not focused on romance generally. You're not expecting anything. Then we have the Hanged Man on the reverse. And we have Three of Wands on the reverse. This is about the expectations. This Three of Wands here is telling me that during these weeks here, you're not expecting anything. You're just having a pause. Generally, okay, it's not that you're not think about that once in a while, but you're not very focused on that consciously, at least. Then we have the unconscious part. We have this Hangman on the reverse. This is about you're not looking for anything. You're not looking for a new perspective here. You're not the Hangman on the upright. Maybe anyway, in this deck, he's not even upside down. But it's about the perspective here. You're not looking for new perspectives. You're not working on this consciously. You're just in a pause. That's the vibe I get for this next few weeks. About your conscious part, at least. Let's see the unconscious part. We have that new life. We see an awakening here. We see a certain awakening on the subconscious part of your mind. We have the Knight of Swords on the reverse. I see this as a gentle awakening with that Knight of Swords on the reverse and that new life. It's not something that is sudden. It's a gentle, calm awakening. So I feel you very tranquil during these next weeks. Generally tranquil. That disquiet is not so evident anymore. Oh, the Hangman. So this time it is pride, and it's a new perspective that is under the surface. It's buried inside of you. I told you, your subconscious mind is working on this. It's doing you a good job here. So if it will be within the course of the next 4 or 5 weeks, that you will be starting a gentle, very calm awakening inside of you, in the deeper levels of your mind. You will not be very conscious of this. But anyway, you will feel somehow a little bit conscious because you will be very calm here in this part of your mind that is a conscious part. You'll be very tranquil. Things are happening inside of you. It's something very gentle. It's an awakening, right? The Queen of Pentacles on the reverse. So let's see. What is that Queen of Pentacles on the reverse? What is that Queen of Pentacles on the reverse about? Oops, it was on the reverse. So this is the Six of Cups. I feel this is you. This Queen of Pentacles is on the upright. It's a very grounded, practical, stable energy. She's a good energy, positive energy. It is on the reverse. So what I feel here is that your subconscious mind will start to build dreams. We have this Six of Cups on the reverse. The Six of Cups is about the past, is about memories sometimes. This is about not being so rooted in old memories, not being so, rooted with the roots. You can't let go of these roots. She's on the reverse, so she's starting to release bit by bit the roots that are preventing her from dreaming different things. She's too attached to the memories of the past, whatever memories there are here, or even fabricated memories of old beliefs. Doesn't have to be about someone or some connection. It may be just things that are very rooted inside of you that you can't let go of and are limiting because they are preventing you from dreaming, creating new dreams, new things, the unknown, the exploration. So that's what I feel here. Unconsciously, there will be a lot of work, but it will be subtle, it will be tranquil, it will be a new awakening that is under the surface. On the surface, you will be very calm. So you have a big difference between your conscious mind and your unconscious mind. We have this hard outside, soft inside. It's something about this too. Anyway, let's move on. Let's see. Before we have a 2-hour reading for you, I'm just out of control here with the readings. I have to plan this better. Anyway, if it's not very boring to you, I hope not. Let's see. So the future, yes, there will be a difference, a slight shift, but very important shift in the future. So let's move on now to perhaps the most interesting part. I don't know if you think it is or not. So let's see. Will the future bring to you in these 4 or 5 weeks that are coming someone with the potential to be meaningful for you in terms of a connection? I'm not speaking about Prince Charm, it's just people that are passing by. So we have 3 people. Okay, we have 3 people, 3 potential people here. I had a card, all the cards. I have 1, 2. I'm gonna show you. I have 2, 1, and you. If no one is really coming within the next, you just would have this card, you. Okay. In this case, we have 3 potential people. Okay, so let's see who are these people. Okay. Let's pull 1 card for each one of them, general vibe. This may be people who you already know, okay? These are just people that life, the strings of life just intercept yours, okay? So we have, the first one has a tribe card. This is a person who has a family, or who has a community, who is part of a very strict, a very closed community, okay? Someone has friends or something like that. The other one has the vibe of being fair on the reverse. And the other one has the Fool's energy, going to the edge, go to the edge. So let's see a little bit more of these people who you will be given the chance to interact with, and who may have a chance to have a role here in your love life. So let's pull a card for, will you spot this first person here, the tribe card? How will you perceive this person? Okay, with the tribe card. We have the Ace of Swords. This is someone who you know well. Let's see that second person there, being fair. On the reverse, how will you perceive this person? If you will. They may just pass you by and you don't notice this person, but anyway, how will you perceive this person? Six of Swords. Interesting. Let's see another one for the third one. This is the Fool's energy. I feel this is a new person. This is someone who is surrounded by unclear situations here. You won't be very sure of this person here. There are doubts, there are clouds when it comes to how you perceive this person. You may not see this person here. Let's see the third one. What is the energy of the third one? Justice on the on the upright. So yeah, you will see this person. I'm not sure about this one, and you already know this first. So let's pull. What is this? It's not this one. Okay, I wasn't planning to do this, but anyway, let's pull just a few cards, little cards with keywords for each of these people. So for the first person here with the tribe card, can we have a keyword about this person here? We have off the sea I am. So this person has something to do with the sea. Second one. We have this hunter. It doesn't have to be a hunter. Okay, it's just something related to that. And the third one, we have hot. Okay. So, let's pull just one more for that one. We have competitive and we have science and we have funny. Okay, because this one really wanted to come out a lot of cards. So, let's see a little bit more about all these people. So, how will you feel? So how will this first person feel generally? I have to do this a little bit more general because there are three people here. How will this first person feel generally about you for the next 4 or 5 weeks? Oh. So this is a person who is going to try to give you something. At least they will feel giving to you. Just one more. Oh, it's on the reverse. And it brings with them a sense of kind of an impatience here. This is someone that you already know. Perhaps you were in no contact with this person. I feel this Ace of Swords may be a sudden contact. This person will offer you something. It can be only the offer of communication. It does. I don't know what this offer will be, but it's something that didn't come for a long time, and now this person is offering you. So how will you feel about this person? We have the Hangman on the reverse. So, oops. I just spotted the World on the reverse. Maybe kind of a sense of not having had a closure here. But anyway, let's see more. One more. How will you feel about this person? Oh, the World, but it's on the upright. So I feel with this approach here from this person that will come to you, you already know this person, you will feel, I don't know if it will be temporary or not, but you will feel somehow a sense of closure with this person here with the World card. You will feel tempted to not ignore completely this person. You have the Hangman on the reverse here. I feel you have been in Hangman mode for a long time now, or you are forced to at least, but you will feel tempted to at least not ignore this person completely in order to have some sense of closure. This may be so simple as this person sending you a message in your, you don't know what to do, if you should reply or not, and you feel tempted to reply just to have this sense of closure here. Maybe something as simple as that. Depends on you. You are a lot of different people, so I don't know. It's something like that. So let's see what can we know more about this person. Okay, who is this person? Let's pull more cards to know who is this person. Person number one. Who is this person? So I feel this third person is a new person who is competing for your attention. I don't know, this one is pretty weird, the second person, but let's see the first. Let's not move ahead. So who is this person? This first person with the tribe card. This is a Knight of Stones on the reverse. This is a person who had a very slow energy on the past. Is trying to release that energy for some of you, not behave so much as a Knight of Stones. It may also mean that this person was appearing to be very serious and stable and reliable, and it wasn't so much. It didn't put the work in something. And we have the Magician on the reverse. So this was someone who seemed to be something, and it was a different thing, a completely different thing. It's like the Magician is the Charlatan cards, something like that. It also may mean for others of you that this person was just silent for a long time, didn't put any effort, didn't put any work in this in some connection you had in the past. And now it's kind of different. So it's someone from your past, someone you already know. This person will reach out to you. So let's see the second person. What can we know about this second person? We have this Six of Swords Six of Swords cards. That may be someone who was kind of hidden from you. Perhaps you already knew this person, but you were not aware of something about this person. Now they come towards you with into clarity. Okay, this person will show something to you, will show themselves to you. Let's see, how will this person be feeling about you? We have the Tower on the reverse. We have the Four of Cups on the reverse. This one is, so far what I see here is that a certain lack of awareness. I don't see this as being negative per se. I just see something that this person will pass through you. Maybe this person will not notice you completely, or will take time to notice you. Perhaps they will only notice you a few months later, or after this period of time. They will just pass through you. The Tower here is telling me that this person have the potential for making a lot of for bringing you a tower moment, and towers are not always negative things. It's just very intense shifts in our life. This person may play an important role in your life, but for the moment, I don't feel this person is noticing you completely. He's still traveling from darkness to light, or from unclear mindsets to a more clear mindset. This is a mysterious one, this one. Let's see how you will feel. And I'm not sure that you will notice this person as well. Perhaps not. Perhaps you will start noticing. Oh. We have the Hanged Man. So, this speaks about you having a certain awareness, a new awareness of this person. So with that card, I was not sure if you would notice this person. I think you will at least have the conditions to notice this person. You will have a certain awareness about this person here, the second one. With that Six of Swords, you're coming to clarity with this person, and you also have the Hanged Man perspective here. So you will be intrigued for the list about this person. We have the King of Swords on the reverse, but I don't feel that you will feel like approaching this person with communication, with actions. It's something that is, you're just spotting that. You just spotted that person. And that person was not very aware of you. But anyway, they have the potential to, and you have the potential to make a lot of changes in each other's lives. I don't know if positive, if negative, but it's a mysterious person here that you will spot. So let's see what is next. Who is this person? Who is this person? What can we know about this person? We have the Fool. So, let's see. This person will have a light-hearted appearance, at least, and it would seem very enthusiastic to you. About beginnings. This person may be from your workplace. with that pentacle there. It doesn't have to be. Or you may see this person in a practical context. Okay, let's see a little bit more. What is that Fool about? The Queen of Swords. Who is this person here? This person is someone who is starting something new. That's what I see here. Perhaps you will be aware of that. Something new in their life. It's not related to you, okay? This is a person who is very determined in something new that they are starting. Let's clarify that Ace of Pentacles. Okay, Two of Cups on the reverse. Ooh, let's clarify that a little bit more. This person may not be very interested in connections. You don't see this person looking, flirting and looking for another person. Maybe coming from a broken connection, okay? From a separation with someone. I see that Queen of Swords there and the Two of Cups on the reverse. Maybe something, different scenarios here. It speaks about something new. Oh, okay, releasing the past. This is a person who is releasing the past, who is coming from a separation. I don't feel this person is carrying a heavy energy with that Fool. This person is okay. It doesn't have heavy baggage, at least not apparently. At least not about this connection that they just left. Okay, this is a mess of a card. Let's move on to the third person over there. This is a new person for sure. So you will feel with that Justice card, you will notice this person and you will feel, oh, this is a great chance. This would be so right for me. You'll feel this person as a good opportunity. You'll be interested in this person. Let's see how this person will feel about you. If they notice you at least. Let's see. This third person who has hot, so they may be very attractive. They may be related to science, something science. You'll be kind of attracted to their funny side. And with that competitive card, I feel this person will compete to be in your head. They don't have to do anything. It's just a thought, an idea that is competing with your emotional baggage. This is a fresh air for you. I don't know. Let's see this person here. Two of Pentacles on the reverse. So this person will pause to focus on you. This is a busy person overall, but they will focus on you. You will not pass through them unnoticed. This person will notice you. Of course, if you stay at home all days, you won't see, I don't know. I don't see any chances of you to see these people here, but that's what is in store as a possibility for you. So you have to live your life, okay? You have to live. You have to go out there. We have the Four of Wands on the reverse. Okay, let's clarify that Four of Wands there. Let's clarify that Four of Wands. What is that Four of Wands about? What is that Four of Wands? Because this is how they will feel about you. I see this maybe something that about, because the Four of Wands is about a lot of things. It's also about the community. It's also about a group of people where you feel you belong with, like a homecoming where you are received by all your friends, all your family. So with that Four of Wands on the reverse, with the Two of Pentacles on the reverse, that is telling me about focus, I feel maybe you will stand out from the others. Three of Swords, or it's just emotional baggage. Let's see, what is that Three of Swords about? This person may not be very stable. Oops. Two of Cups. Okay, this is a person who brings with them emotional baggage, a hurt with regards to their love life. This is a person with a broken heart here. When they see you, they will focus on you, but this will also trigger them a little bit. Of course, it's not the first time they see you. If you interact with this person, this, at least partly, it doesn't have to be a dramatic, but subtly and importantly, will trigger a bit this emotional baggage. This person still has a wound here. They have the Four of Wands on the reverse. This person may have lost their ground, their sense of stability in terms of emotions. Perhaps they come from a separation. They still have a wound in their heart, because this is how they feel for you, feel about you, about your connection when you start interacting. This person will not jump into the edge. At least they have this jumping into the edge, but this is telling me that this is a new person. This is a new opportunity here. I don't know if this person will be immediately open to you. You have a wounded person there. So let's see how you will feel about them. Okay, we have the Two of Wands on the reverse. So you have a sense of inspiration about the unknown. This is confirming me that this is a new person. You didn't know this person. So you have an urge to explore this person, to step out of your comfort zone. Oh. Okay, let's see, what is this? Page of Pentacles. But you will be careful. You will be feeling careful. You don't want to take risks with that Page of Pentacles there, with avert to risks. So you still have a foot on your comfort zone, but you will feel inspired to take a chance here, but not with the many risks. And perhaps you feel this vibe here, this one. Perhaps you unconsciously feel that. We have the Magician, so it's about, you will want to communicate with this person a lot. You will want to manifest something with this person. This will be the person who will interest you more. This third one, who will give you more enthusiasm. But they have a wound. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. You also have wounds, so it's not a flaw. So let's see what is the potential for all of this. Okay, let's see the first one. What is the potential for the first person, this person of the Tribe card that you already know? What is the potential for this in one card? Let's keep this short, okay, because three people. Page of Pentacles. So Page of Wands. So if you want to, you can reignite whatever you had with this person in the past. You can. It's a page, so it's you're not gonna marry with this. It's not saying you will marry this person or something like that. It's a page. It's a short-term page of wands. If you can have something of that nature with this person. Let's see the potential for the second weird one here, this mysterious person. What is the potential for this second person with the being fair card on the reverse? Four of Cups. So, for the moment, this will be just a first appearance in your life. You may already know this person, but in a different light, this is the first appearance. For the moment, for the next 4-5 weeks, there is no opening to I feel it's from the other person, maybe also from you. This Four of Cups is telling me that it's not the right moment. This person is not seeing the opportunity, even though there is potential there. But perhaps you will not see the opportunity as well. Let's see the potential for the third one. What is the potential for the third person with going to the edge card? Eight of Wands. A lot of passion. It has the potential in the foreseeable future for a lot of passion. That's the initial thing. Then it may develop to other things. But first, it's about a lot of passion. So that's it. Let's see what is the last question. What will you need to learn during this period? Okay? What will you need to learn during this period? And then we finish. What will you need to learn during this period? Number one. What will you need to learn during this period, please? What will you need to learn during this period? Pile number one. We have a never-ending story on the reverse again, so we have a full circle here. We start with that card, we finish with that card. You need to learn something about your pending business with something that emotionally is not over for you yet. What do you need to learn during this period? Time is to wait. It's on the reverse. So there's a call for action here. And it's about this never-ending story. You can't wait anymore to release this. That's your lesson. If you learn, you can move on to other lessons. If you don't, you'll have keeping the same lesson for the next months, right? Until you learn it, or until things change. We have compassion on the reverse. So there's a call here for turning your compassion towards you and not towards other people. Don't forget about you. Let's see about that. Don't forget. What can't you forget? What must you remember during this time? what you must remember during this time period. Cleaning on the reverse. What must you remember during this period? Gossip on the reverse. So this is a call for you to avoid toxic environments, toxic people. Don't try to clean your name for some of you. Don't try to make it right. Don't try to be understood. When it comes to toxic people, just move away and transform your karma on the reverse. So this is a call for you to remember that it's not your fault. It's not your karma. You don't have any bill to pay. You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to fix things with toxic people. It will only get you more dirty. Don't do this job. Move away to clear, healthy, clean lands. Get away from the wasteland, okay? That's the message that you have to remember during this month. That's the thing that you have to remember during this month. Then you have this message here that is about you releasing something that you've been carrying for a long time. Even if you don't feel you are, well, there are things that are unresolved here. Even your beliefs, even something that you constructed yourself, a certain type of belief that has to, for some of you, it has to do with guilt, okay? It's not your fault. It was not your fault. You don't have any fault, okay? It's a call for you to be compassionate towards you, towards yourself. Okay, so that's it, pile number 1. I hope you didn't fall asleep during this reading. It's a very deep, in-depth reading, so I hope you find it useful. Let me know in the comments if you did. If you enjoyed the reading, don't forget to press like and subscribe and comment, and that's all. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 2, welcome. So you have chosen this pink crystal. I have a word here for you. Let's see what it is. We have bright eyes. So this is from a pile of keywords that will tell us something relevant when the time comes during this reading, or it may already say something to us or to you specifically. So when I see that card, that little card saying bright eyes, well, that can mean something very mundane as you having bright eyes, as someone important having bright eyes. But it also tells me about emotions. The eyes are the window of the soul, right? So they say. And our soul is a recipient of our emotions, a recipient of our essence. So with those bright eyes, I see a lot of emotions here that perhaps will come during the reading. We have emotions such as being almost happy, with tears of happiness, or with tears of sadness, or being moved by something. So this speaks to me about emotions and something of an intense emotional purity. I don't know if this makes sense, but anyway, let's start with your reading. So first we are focusing on the present time. This will serve to me to know you, and will also serve to you to know if this resonates with you. So if it does, there may be an important message here for you in this pile. So the first card we have is about your state of conscious now. Consciously, how are you feeling about your love life? We have the peace card. So, okay, let's pull another one. So how is pile number 2 feeling consciously about their love life? You may not have any love life, you know, about love in general, okay? Love. We have inspired the world around you, and it's on the reverse. So far I see here a sense of, for some of you at least, it may be the case of you feeling that you don't owe anything to anyone. Not in a bad way, just that you don't have to please everyone. You don't have to be a people's pleaser when it comes to love, okay? This may come from you having reached a sense of awareness that you just don't need to prove yourself to anyone, okay? Or it may be just coming from being tired, you know? I'm too tired to bother with this pleasing people, okay? So it may be one of the cases, but let's see with the other cards we'll have a more clear view of what is happening consciously. Don't forget, it is what you are aware of, it is what you think. Then we'll have the subconscious part here that may give us a different scenario. Let's see. So we have this quiet. So I get a sense here of being very tired. For some of you, most of you perhaps, maybe the case here, have you reached a state where you are too tired to bother? You don't care anymore. So you don't, you just sit there trying to find peace. And in a way, you are peaceful. Because you're just tired of fights, perhaps, tired of fighting. I'm not saying fighting with other people, I mean fighting for love. So on the subconscious part we have, it's not for you, on the reverse. And we are starting to get a very interesting message here for you, pile 2. So I get a sense here that, well, let's see more before I speak. So what is on the subconscious of people, currently on the subconscious of people in pile 2 regarding love in general, love life, love in general, how they see love, you know, how they behave in matters of the heart and so their approach. So we have don't turn your life into a labyrinth. Okay, so we don't have much space here, and for that I apologize, but we'll manage it. So one more. This one. Okay, just one more. So what is happening in the subconscious mind of people in pile number 2 regarding love? Curiosity. So again we have here a contrast between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. As usual, our subconscious mind is working for our benefit, and yours is not different from the other subconscious minds of other people. Your subconscious mind is trying to fight this vibe here of your conscious mind that seems kind of positive at the first glance, but it's really not. Because what I see here with these peace cards, with this lack of effort to inspire others, And this quiet card, that it is almost as you are trying to force yourself to be in a, to not bother with whatever is not working in your life regarding love. You're making a big effort to not bother with this. And I feel this is not for the good reasons. This is because you're tired of it. You are tired of the struggles you had. You are disinspired to bother enough with that. And perhaps you have thoughts about your love life while you're watching this, so you're not completely disinterested about your future love life. At least you have some curiosity here, even if it's kind of buried. Well, in this case, you're watching a video about this, so it is not 100% like this inspired, but it is a certain mindset that in general is affecting the way how you behave with this area of your life. You're not putting a lot of effort because you're tired. This card here on the subconscious part of your mind is telling me that there is another reason for you to behaving like that, like this. It is because you have buried inside of you a certain belief that perhaps happiness in love is not really for you. Perhaps it's not something that you will manage to have in an easy way. Perhaps it is such a tough job. So you're here like this egg here, very still, not moving. Well, this egg has inside all the possibilities, but is not born, is not getting born. So there is a lot of idle energy here in your conscious mind, in your mindset, your conscious mindset. Your subconscious is trying to fight this. It's trying to instill in you some curiosity about what is happening, what will happen, what is out there for you. In a certain way, sometimes this subconscious mind is victorious, because sometimes you really are curious about this. So your subconscious mind is trying to simplify your beliefs, to lighten up the mood, in order for you to release the weight that makes you feel tired when you think about love connections, falling in love. Will this work? Will this not work? Will the person like me? What will happen? Will I be again facing disappointments? Will this be a tough thing again? Your subconscious mind is trying to keep things simple for you. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened with my camera, but as I was saying, your subconscious mind is trying to keep things simple for you, and is also trying to release this very ingrained idea that love is something that is not for you, not at least as it is for the others. Okay, perhaps you are not, you believe you're not deserving of a simple, carefree, not complicated, uncomplicated connection, and at the same time very fulfilling. I had an additional message here that for some of you may apply, for others it will not apply. It's an additional message. It is something that is, I don't know where this came, but it was built because of your life experiences. And it is and it is here on your subconscious mind. It is a tendency that some of you, only some of you, may have to feel pulled to complicated connections, to be addicted to ups and downs, roller coasters, emotional roller coasters and the adrenaline that brings. For some of you, this is something that your subconscious mind is I don't know if it is trying to deal with, but it is in your subconscious mind. It brings you a sense of excitement, just for some of you. Okay, don't get triggered if this doesn't resonate. It's not for you. It's the other scenario I told before. But it's maybe for some of you, it is very exciting. Those kinds of relationships that of course they are very painful too, but they are also exciting. Troubled connections with highs, because they are very high when they exist, and a lot of lows that are very painful at the same time, and this can be addictive. It is perfectly normal. It exists. A lot of people face this problem. So if this resonates with you, know that it's not something that is wrong with you. It's normal. It's something very common. Of course, it's not healthy. It has to deal with some wound that you have. But for some of you, it may be the case. Anyway, I was pulling other cards and then my camera just, I don't know, stopped recording, but now everything seems fine. So I was pulling your emotional baggage and I got the Queen of Cups on the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles on the reverse, the Three of Cups. Let's see more. Maybe that's why the camera stopped, because I didn't say this last message, and it only came to mind now. Or not, it may just stopped because of, I don't know. Anyway, what is Pulse to emotional baggage? Queen of Cups. Okay, we need clarification for these cards. Let's see what it is. What it is first. This Queen of Pentacles on the reverse. I feel someone who never had the chance, never felt that they could build roots. It's about roots. It's about setting roots. And I see a lot of superficial energy here with this Three of Cups. And this is the part of the reading where there may be a lot of scenarios. But anyway, because there are so many people, let's see the common energy, and then if I can, I will say different details for different people. So the first general energy I have here is the Queen of Cups, who is not in perfect understanding of her own emotions. There is a lot of work to do about you understanding the origin of your emotions, why you feel the way you feel, and how you deal the way you deal with your emotions. This is your emotional baggage. Either you have a tendency to, like in this oracle cards here, to just repress everything and don't show any emotion and pretend that everything is fine, and the only sign that there is a turmoil of emotions, a tornado of emotions inside of you, is your eyes. The eyes are the window of the soul. So you may have intense eyes. So it comes for all of you, no matter the details of your emotional baggage, for all of you, it has to do with the way that you were allowed to express your emotions. Perhaps you were not allowed to express your emotions. You had bad consequences because you expressed your emotions. And now this takes a toll on you. You suppress everything, or you express your emotions in an unhealthy way. One of the scenarios it may be. If you were not allowed to express the emotions, whenever you expressed your emotions to very important people, no matter the person here involved, you weren't understood, you weren't heard, and you had you were punished for that. So now you have a Queen of Cups on the reverse here. You also have a Queen of Pentacles on the reverse. This means that, and together with this Three of Cups, it even tells me more. Things are superficial here in terms of settling roots. You don't feel secure in your world, and specifically regarding love. You don't either you don't see where you can grow your roots, or you have difficulties growing your roots. You don't want anything that is permanent. For others of you may be the case. It has to do with sense of stability, things that are superficial, and things about feeling at home, where to settle roots. So this is common for all of you with slight nuances. Let's see what is that Queen of Cups about. It may be, for some of you, it may be a mother figure, it may be a grandmother, an older sister, maybe a feminine energy here. For some of you, maybe a woman, or even another woman, a lover, a woman who was a lover, someone you are in love with. It doesn't matter. It is a feminine energy here that is, for some of you, is the cause or part of the cause of your emotional baggage. Maybe the one who didn't allow you to express yourself. It doesn't have to be the case for everyone. Let's see additional scenarios for that Queen of Cups. It may be just an energy, or it may be you. The High Priestess. So, okay. This is again about being emotionally closed. This was another question in this reading. Are you emotionally closed? I don't think you are. I don't think you are. I think you're pretty emotionally closed, and it has to do with the experiences you had when you expressed your emotions. It's like you were cut, right? Whenever you expressed your emotions, you were cut. It hurts. You had bad consequences. It didn't serve you. So now you have difficulties expressing your emotions. This is your emotional baggage. So let's see more. Let's see what is the next question. What are your fears and your hopes? Let's see first. What are your beliefs about love? What do you believe about love? Of course, what you believe. It may be something that you're not even aware of. False beliefs usually have that nature. It's something that is, if it's not good, sometimes we are not aware of them. Let's see. What are your current beliefs about love? We have being fair. So I'm not specifically asking if these are false beliefs or if they are not false beliefs. It's just your beliefs. Okay? What are your beliefs about love currently? Oh, okay, not this one. This one. What are your current beliefs about love? Pile 2. So the image I have for pile 2s is that of a calm sea, a calm surface, sea surface, right? No waves, everything very still, but underneath you are a storm. And you feel very much, you feel intensively. And the only window for that intense storm are your eyes. Only people who will really look into your eyes will see. Oops. Okay, I have two, okay, for this one. And then one more from this. So as I was asking, what are your beliefs about love currently? We have belief in the power of making your dreams come true. And we have time to work, both on the reverse. So I have here a simple belief that is pretty straightforward, being fair. So you believe in reciprocity. I don't know how to say this word. Reciprocity? No. Being, you have to give and receive on the same amount. So for you, that's love. It has to be equally shared. It has to be equal. For some of you, there was a little shadowy thought that came into my mind. For some of you, this may be a specific message for a few of you. Be aware that sometimes love is not about being exactly not about fair. It's not about receiving and giving exactly on the same amount every time. Of course, it has to be reciprocated, and in terms of companionship, trust, and so on. So these are values that have to exist from both ends. But for some of you, beware that sometimes you will give more or you will receive more than the other because one of you needs more than the other. Love is about giving without expecting anything on the return, but this is a tricky thing to say because there is a spectrum, there is a line here. I'm not speaking about extremes. There is needed a lot of good sense and good judgment to know when you are giving a lot and not receiving as much, but you're still receiving what you need. Okay? So it has to be a good balance here. So you believe that in love, one has to receive as well as to give. Generally, yes, that's it. It's a good belief. For some of you, beware of, always measuring the scales. Because sometimes you need to give more. Sometimes your person needs more than you. At least as long as you receive what you need back. So then we have here intimidation card and a wish. And this wish card always conveys me a very dark message of be careful of what you wish for, because sometimes it's a trap. And this is what this card conveys to me every time. And also with this intimidation card, it's not very positive. Perhaps this is a belief that you have to work on. Perhaps for some of you, and this is confirmed by the fact that you seem kind of emotionally closed from the other spreads. You are wary of, when there is a say here in my country, when someone, I don't know how to say this in English again, when someone gives you too much, it's too good to be true or something like this. It's not exactly like this, but anyway, you are wary of having luck, of finding a person who seems so good. You are wary of that. So perhaps you don't trust easily people. you may be completely justified for feeling like that if this resonates with you, because of course we get hurt, we are more careful in the future. But anyway, this may have come to a point where you believe that perhaps love is a very rare thing. True love is very rare, and it's not. Love is not rare, and everything else is a trap. No, it's not. And it seems that with this intimidation card, you feel really intimidated by chances that love give you. You are afraid. You don't trust easily. For the ones who resonate with this, it's the message I have with these cards. Let's see this. This is on the reverse. Believe in the power to... Okay, this is a lack of belief in your own dreams. And you also have here a sense that for some of you, maybe one message. If it doesn't resonate, just take what resonates, because this is for a lot of people. This is for the collective. Some resonate with some things, others with others. And this is about beliefs. So there are various beliefs here in this spread. For some of you, there is also this sense here that true love doesn't need too much work. It just happens. It just flows. Well, that's not exactly true. True love is, of course, within limits of being reasonable. True love takes a lot of work, because people are not flawless. People have things to work on. People sometimes are pains in the ass. You have to work on, even as long as the scales of bad things of a certain person and good things of certain person are, at least the good things are more than the bad things. So these are your beliefs about love. You have some limiting beliefs here. Perhaps you have a certain difficulty trusting people. Perhaps you feel intimidated by the unknown. Perhaps you feel the perfect connection is the one that you don't have to work on it. It just happens. It's not really true. And this is about you perhaps not believing that you can really accomplish this. This is not just for other people. This is for you as well. So, given this, let's see. What are your fears and your hopes? So let's see. What are your fears? Let's pull one of this. What are your fears, pile 2? What are your fears? So you have management on the reverse. So again, I have this vibe here of, for some of you, there is this sense here of wanting to avoid complications at all costs, even when those complications are justified. So I feel for some of you, you have fallen to an extreme of not wanting to bother too much with matters of the heart unless it comes to you and hits you in the face. So that's not very productive, because love has to be built, and even better, love is something that you build with another person. It takes work. So other fear is being fair on the reverse. So you are afraid of unbalanced connections. Perhaps you faced in the past your fair share of unbalanced connections where you gave a lot and receive almost next to nothing. So now that's what you really don't want. And you're afraid of any even slight unbalance in a connection. That's what you are afraid, and I already see that's what you need to release, because you are very vigilant of what you give and what you receive. And sometimes we don't receive in the same amount, and there is love. You just receive what you need, okay? You don't have to receive exactly the same amount of what you give, and neither the other person. Then you have afraid of guilt. You are afraid of having done something in the past, and now you are paying for that. Karma. That's your fear. Yeah, these are your fears. Let's see your hopes. For pile 2, with the bright eyes, with intense bright eyes, even if you have black eyes, doesn't matter. What are your hopes about love? You have ready, so you're ready, okay? But you're ready to receive. You're ready to receive love. You're waiting. Help the others without involving in your problems. So again, we are trying here to steer away from complications. That's what you don't want. You want a simple connection here, and that's fine. That's very good. I like your hopes. That's very good. So just be wary that not to fall in the extreme. If this person disappoints you one day and you say, okay, I'm done. I had too much already. I'm not facing another disappointment. Well, of course, unless it was a big disappointment, but you know, you have to find a balance here. Then you have happy place on the reverse. So you want a person here, you want a connection, you want love, not when you are living happy moments. You want support. That's your hope. You want a companion for the worst, of course, for the happy moments as well, but for the worst moments of your life. You want someone to take care of you when you're sick. You want someone where you can cry when you are heartbroken about something. You want someone who will take your fears away. That's what you hope for. That's what I hope for too. It's beautiful. Yes, it's possible. These are your hopes. Okay, so let's move on. Let's see. Let's step into the future now. Okay, let's see what is coming in the next 4 to 5 weeks, more or less, about your mindset. Okay, how will you be feeling in these upcoming weeks? I'm not getting into so much detail now. It's just how you will be feeling consciously and unconsciously. Okay, so how will pile number 3 will feel consciously in the next 4 or 5 weeks? We have for the sake of truth. We have motivation. This is your conscious part, okay? What you will be aware of. So far I see a good mindset so far. Let's see more. And don't, oh, that's great. Don't make your life a labyrinth. So, it seems you are trying to simplify your life, your beliefs, release the weight a bit, and try to find some clarity about your beliefs and how you behave when it comes to life. This will bring you a certain motivation. You'll feel lighter in the upcoming weeks, and that's very good. This is your conscious mind. This is how you will be, how you know you feel. Let's see your subconscious mind, if it's doing as well. How will be your subconscious? We have crossroads. Okay. How will be part 2 subconscious mind the next 4 or 5 weeks? We have tough love on the reverse. Okay, let's see one more. And we have accept abundance in your life. So you are making a conscious effort in the upcoming 4 or 5 weeks to loosen up the weight, to simplify your life, to find some fundamental truths that will serve you as a guide in your life. And by that you'll find a certain motivation. You'll be kind of motivated. But when it comes to your subconscious mind, you still have stuff to deal with. First, you have a choice here. I don't know what hell is this choice. If this makes any sense to you, it's something about a direction. You have a choice to make. It's something that you know exists. Perhaps you think you already chose about something, but you haven't. You're still carrying one of the choices in your mind, in your subconscious mind. It's buried under the surface. The choice has not really been made. Either that, or someone chose for you and you didn't deal well with that, about something important in your life. This is something is still on your subconscious, or someone is not choosing something that you want your person, if there is a person, this person, to choose, and they're not doing it. So this is something that will be under the surface in your mind in the following weeks. And this is also about being closed to opportunities. You're still emotionally closed off on a subconscious level, but you're trying to make a conscious effort to change that. And contrarily to what happened in pile number 1, where the conscious mind was not working, and the subconscious mind was doing all the work for the benefit of the querent. In this case, it's kind of the contrary. You are aware of the effort you want to make, and you are consciously making an effort in the upcoming month, more or less. But your subconscious mind still have stuff that is under the surface that you still hadn't full access. Your conscious mind still had not have full access, so is not able to deal with it yet. And it's something to do with a choice. It's something to do with you not being emotionally open yet, and it has something to do with tough love on the reverse. Well, this is the only progress I see in your subconscious mind. You're not so tough on yourself and even with others. Okay, you're trying to release resentments, and you're trying to force lessons to other people. You're trying to quit forcing lessons to other people and to yourself. So you are in a more constructive, overall you're in a more constructive vibe here for the next month. It's not something drastic. Well, we couldn't expect something drastic in such a short amount of time, but it's a progress. But there is still 2 points here that are needing to be addressed and are not yet. So let's see the tarot very quickly. So how will the current be feeling in the next month? Consciously, what else can we know about this? We have the Four of Wands. So again, I see here an effort, at least an effort, perhaps you are accomplished. You will feel, in your overall, you will feel better. You will feel more supported by others in general. You will feel more grounded, more safe in the overall. And that's the result of this work here. Oh, so you are aware of this choice after all. You have a choice here. It doesn't have to be you having to make a choice or other person, and so the old story. It doesn't have to be that. It may be. It doesn't have to be. It may be just a choice of the past that you never had closure. Someone having chosen for you when it was your choice, not the other person. You not having had the part, your part in a choice. Whatever. It's a lot of people. So it's about a choice. You are aware of it, after all, consciously. And you have it as well in your unconscious mind. Subconscious mind, not unconscious. Subconscious mind. So let's see one more. Oh, so you're trying to release the past. That's what it's telling me generally. It's about the past. You're trying to release your baggage. So let's see at the subconscious level what will happen in the current subconscious level. We have the Hermit on the reverse. So it seems your subconscious is trying to find you a life path, is trying to find where you belong, who are you, what should you do, what is your life purpose, what is your life purpose in love, and so and so. So we have all of this. Okay, I'll take this. This is the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Chariot. So for some of you, you're worried that you don't see perspectives of getting married. Okay, I'll give you different scenarios. The general vibe is about your worry about being alone for the rest of your life, or being in a connection where you're not loved for the rest of your life. This is common for all of you. Then some of you would like to get married and are worried that it's not coming. For others of you, there is a third-party situation. We had a Three of Cups there. It may be applied to third-party situations. You don't know your place in someone else's life. This is already affecting how you perceive your place in the world, if you really deserve love, if you are destined to be just a third wheel, a third party. Okay, it has a lot of nuances for a lot of you. But the gist here is you're worried. Your subconscious mind is dealing with this in the next 4-5 weeks. your fear, your worry about being alone, of not finding love. And this is and this is, there's also a choice here. I don't know what is this about, but you're conscious of this choice. You're also trying to release the past consciously and try to simplify your life, okay, in order to find motivation to fly again, to move. So that's it, okay, the general vibe here for this group about your how you will be feeling in the next weeks. So let's see now. Will you be will life, will destiny, will the universe intercept the life, the strings of life of someone else with your own strings of life? Will someone come to you? Will you have the opportunity to interact with someone who will have a significant influence in your love life as a partner, as a potential partner? Let's see. So we are speaking about a very short okay, there's one little piece of paper missing. We are speaking about a very short amount of time, so please keep a practical mindset. Anyway, I'm gonna pull one card, one of these little cards, and see how many people will intercept your life, okay, in this next weeks, okay? So let's see. Okay, we have two people we have here. You may know these people, you may not, I don't know. So I'm gonna pull a card for the first person and see what is the general energy of this first person, okay? So just for your information, I have 1, 2, and 3, and the word you. If the word you would come, then no one of significance will come to you this month. So the reading would be about you. But you have two people, so let's see. What is the energy of the first one? Co-creating. So already I see a very productive energy and a very cooperative energy, a good vibe. Let's see the second person. We have ready. Oh, okay. Both on the upright. So far I see good energies here. I see a person who is pretty focused on oneself, but has a good energy and is ready. Is not attached to old stuff. As far as I see in this card, let's see the others. And the other one is, I see a gentle energy, a more gentle energy here. Very grounded, very cozy, and a taking care of you vibe. I don't know why I feel this way, but anyway, let's see the specific question. So, will you see these persons? Because these persons may be around you and you didn't notice this person, and maybe these persons didn't notice you as well, but won't notice you as well. But anyway, let's ask the tarot. Will you see, will you notice, or how will you see, how will you perceive this person number one with the co-creating card? This may be a person you already know, this may be a new person. Anyway, let's see, what is this? How will you perceive this person? Ten of Pentacles on the reverse. and the Knight of Stones. So, because these are pentacles, this may be someone from your workplace. Of course, this is a very general assumption. It may not be the case at all, but anyway, for some of you it may happen. But what I see here is that you will see this person. What I feel intuitively is that you will see this person. For some of you, you will see this person from afar. You will see this person struggling to build things again after these things were lost. You will admire this person very much, but you will watch them from afar. Then I have a second scenario for you. This person will help you, will work with you into building. I don't want to say this person will do this. You will see this person in the context of working together. Perhaps it doesn't have to be in your job. It's just this person is helping you somehow. And you will work very well, contrarily to what you believed. That's what I feel saying. So this is a very stable person, reliable person, helpful person. You admire this person, no matter the case here, from afar, from being closer, it doesn't matter. You will admire this person. You will watch them work a lot, work in whatever. Doesn't have to be workplace. Again, it's just some weird scenario here. This person will help you, or you will see this person working to build something. So yes, you will notice this person. Let's see. Yeah, and you will probably interact. I don't know. Let's see how this person will feel. Okay, then I will have some clues. How will this person feel about you? This person number one. Look at this. I don't know if you are a man or if you like women. This guy is pretty. I don't know. I like him. He's kind of hot, in even literally. But anyway, I feel this is a. You will really want to watch this person for hours, perhaps. So let's see how they will feel about you. The Wheel of Fortune. And Page of Cups. So this person will feel unsure of what to feel about you because they won't have a clue of how you feel about them. They will feel a kind of a vibe there because we have the Page of Cups. If there was absolutely no vibe, we wouldn't have this. It's kind of blocked because this person doesn't know how to feel. They don't know how to think about you. They don't have a clue about how you feel, what you think of them. So there is for sure a vibe here, but this person is not sure of what's happening, okay? So let's see the next question. How will you feel about this person, okay? I already said to you that you would be feeling quite. At least you will like watching them, okay? For whatever reason, and I got a sense of hotness there, but you know, maybe just for some of you. Let's see. How will you feel? Oh, Ace of Cups. So there is infatuation here. For sure you will want to watch this person for hours and hours. So kind of almost love at first sight. Of course, it's an infatuation. You will be feeling lovey-dovey, okay? Emotional level here even. I feel you will admire this person, or if you already know this person, you admire this person very much. Oh, can you see this? I can't make this up. Two of Cups. So beware, pile number 2. Beware of this, okay? Don't fall in love. Just go. You know, you're so afraid, and so what I saw in the other spreads, and now you have this. So now it's my turn to say, you know, go slow, okay? Anyway, this person will feel the vibe here. So let's see. Who is this person? Okay. So who is this person who will be fascinating you so much? What can we know about this person? Person number 1 with the co-create card. Who is this person? Okay, the Lovers. So, oh, okay, we'll have to have clarifications. Who is this person? Person number 1. 7 of Wands. Okay, let's clarify the Lovers. You may already know this person. You may already have fallen in love with this person in the past. For some of you, it's not for all, for sure. Okay, it's just a hint. It may be for some of you, someone you already know. It will not be for everyone. Anyway, there were obstacles. When it comes to this person's energy, who this person is, this is a person who is has strong will by himself or herself, has a lot of strong will to stand up for himself. But then we have these Lovers cards. That's 8 of Swords and 4 of Cups. Oh my God. So, for some of you, this is a person who you already know, who was restricted in the past and not very interested, not emotionally open to you in the past, and now is. There's a chance, at least. This person still has instability of how they feel about you, and still has this Page of Cups on the reverse, that it's about not being prepared to deal with his or her own emotions. This is in the case, this is someone you already know. If this is not someone you already know, this is someone who very well pushed forwards a lot of obstacles in the past. It has, as his or her own nature, the ability to be very strong-willed. This is a person who is strong-willed, has strong will, and in the past released a lot of bullshit beliefs, false beliefs with this 8 of Swords, and started to be open again, emotionally open again. Is still on the process. It has nothing to do with you. You don't know this person, if that's the case. But it is a person who is just living a very shitty mind state, a very shitty state of heart, but is improving. And it is a person with strong will and who fought a lot to leave this energy behind. So, how will they feel about you? Still unstable, okay? It's a person who is still dealing with the stuff they left behind, but is making very good progress. I don't know the potential. We didn't see yet the potential for this person, but we will see. Anyway, you will be kind of interested in this person if you aren't already. So let's pull a little card here. What is this? No, it's not this one. Oh, it's not this one. It's this one. I'm not very organized. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's pull a few keywords for this person. What can we know about this person in a few keywords? What are some signs of this person? Spiritual. What is this? Low maintenance. So it's a simple person overall, or likes simple people. Leather jacket. These are too many. Maybe may wear suits sometimes. Let's see one more. And it has a cute accent, or likes cute accents, or I don't know. These are keywords. Perhaps someone with a cute accent will speak about this person. It doesn't have to be characteristics of this person. So, this is person number 1. Let's see person number 2 now. So, will you spot this person number 2 with the ready card? This is a person who is ready for something. You have the Knight of Cauldrons. So far I see not really. And then we have the King of Pentacles on the reverse. So far I see here the King of Pentacles as someone who is not as a person, as an energy. You will be focused on you. When this person passes by you or interacts with you, you won't see, I don't feel you won't see this person as an opportunity, at least not right away, at least not that clearly. You will be focused very much on you. This card here, you will be focusing on what gives you pleasure. So you're not very turned outward. With the King of Stones on the reverse, I feel you're not really there. Okay? When this person is there, you're not really there. You're focused on yourself. So I feel that either you will not notice this person, or you will not fully notice the extent of this person. So given this, let's see. How will this person feel? Okay, let's see. How will this person feel about you? Will they notice you? How will this person feel about you? Person number 2. The Tower. Seriously? This person will have a tower moment when they see you, and you didn't notice this person. Okay, let's see more. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. Let's just clarify very quickly that Tower card. Okay, we have a person who will not know, will have no clue of what to do around you. So this Tower here is not something dramatic. It's just telling me that this person will for sure notice you in a very intense way, and they will feel out of control. They won't know what to do, okay? How to approach you in a practical way, how to behave, how to, I don't know, grab their glass or walk or something like that like that. This person will feel very giving to you. They would like to, help you, do stuff for you. So I feel this person will feel very interested in you, but you're too focused on your own stuff, individual stuff, and it's just like you are there, but you're not. So it's kind of complicated to this person, and they will feel this. So that's even adds to this Tower and Page of Pentacles feeling they have. They don't know how to approach you, how to make themselves noticed by you. So now the next question is, how will you feel about this person? Let's see if you're really not there, or if you feel something. How will you feel about this person? Six of Cups on the reverse. So this person may be someone who came, again, maybe another known person to you. Or not, but there is a scenario that here. You may feel that this may be a person who was in your past, then just disappeared for a long time and now returns. And there is this awkwardness this person is feeling with this reunion, that you're not very focused on that. What you're focused on and what you're feeling is that things are not exactly the same as they were in the past, and either you will not feel very you won't have a light to guide you here. You won't really know how to feel about this. There is a sense of kind of being awkward, this situation. If this is not someone from your past, you're making correspondences. There is something in this person that makes you remind you of someone that you knew in your past, or a certain situation of your past, and you're not embarking on that. Remembrance or resemblance is triggering your fears. So that's why you're so absent from this person, from this person's presence. So what's the next question? Who is this person? Okay. For all of you, what does this person has in common? Who is this person? Or for some of you, who is this person? We have the Five of Wands on the reverse. So this is generally a person who doesn't like conflicts, doesn't like competing, maybe kind of a low profile person with that Five of Wands on the reverse. Six of Cups. So guys, this is a person from your past. Again, we have that message. Maybe someone, sorry, I'm drinking a Coke. Maybe someone who in the past should have fought for you and didn't. Or it may be just a person with certain characteristics, like I said, a low profile person who doesn't like conflicts, doesn't take a lot of chances. But anyway, when this person comes to you, he comes, or she, with a certain kind of readiness. So this is a person who may appear in your life for the next 4 to 5 weeks. And we have these cards. So these are keywords for this person. Who is this person? Of course, for you it may only be one of the keywords. We are dealing with groups. You don't have to have all the keywords. Okay, if something says to you, not chasing men or women. So this is for sure a person who has a low profile, is not a player, is or at least not an openly, is not openly a player. It conveys that image that even for some of you may even be a kind of clumsy, okay, flirting. I just spotted observant. It may be a very quiet person. Oh, did you see this? This is magic. I'm getting better and better at this, or I don't know, a spirit is getting better at this. Okay, what is this? It may be a mother or a father, this person, or would like to be. Again, these are just, oh, then we have a very weird dark one, depression. This may be a person who may look kind of depressed, or maybe facing depression, or was depressed in the past, or is not depressed but has a tendency to be, or knows a lot about depression. I don't know, it's just a word. And the last one, what is this? Listener. So this is a listener. This is an observant listener person, low profile. So if this says anything to you, this is the vibe I'm getting for this person. So let's see the last question for you. What is... oh no, it's not the last question, sorry. What is the potential for this, for these two connections here? So I'm gonna just, I have very few decks. I'm sorry, I'm a very poor tarot reader. It's a joke, okay. I have only a few, so I'm just taking a few cards from here. So what is the potential for person number one? What is the potential for person number one, for a connection with person number one? Oh, the devil. So can I clarify this devil, please? We have the tower and the star, but let's see. What is the potential for, oh, sorry, what is this devil about? So the devil, death. So, if this is someone from your past, it has the potential to be an ongoing situation where certain unhealthy ties remain. Okay, whatever problems this person had in the past with you, they will keep going. The transformation is blocked. Okay, it's a never-ending situation here. If this person, if you don't know this person, if this is a new person, it's not very good either. I see here that the potential is for stagnancy and issues about whatever the devil means, maybe codependency. If it was just the devil and an 8 of Wands or something like that, it could be passion, temptation, an animalistic pull to each other, but it's not. It's with the death on the reverse. So I see stagnancy, a stagnant situation. Of course, take this lightly, but it's not a good potential overall. It's something that has the potential to have problems that will be dragged through time. So, sorry about this. Let's see the potential for the other person, person number one. What is the potential of the connection with person number one? Page of Wands. So there is a potential for a passionate start here. At least there is a potential, right? Both of you have free will here. This person seems quite interested in you. It's you who seem kind of aloof, but anyway, it's a potential for a passionate start, enthusiastic start, beginning, maybe clumsy one, the High Priestess. So let's clarify the High Priestess. It may be a secret in the beginning. I'm not speaking about third parties. I'm just saying I don't see a third party here. I'm just saying that it may be kind of a very hot secret romance at first, but it's not all that. Let's see, what is that High Priestess about? Temperance on the reverse. So I was thinking about these two pillars, the black pillar and the white pillar. I don't recall the names of the pillars, but anyway, these are about opposites. So with the Temperance card, even if it's on the reverse, I see that this has the potential. You have opposites. This person may be the opposite of you in many ways. And in opposites complement each other. So that's the first part. When we see the Temperance card on the reverse, I see it as something very intense. Even more when I see the Page of Wands there, that is about passion. It may be something that you may feel kind of overwhelming if you give the chance for this to happen, or your person may feel overwhelmed with this, with extremes, with high rushes. In a certain way, because wands are also about spirit and the High Priestess is about spirit, it may be something that will have the potential to challenge you and the other person spiritually in terms of opposites. I know this is very general and very weird and very in the air, but that's the vibe I get with these cards. Anyway, there is a potential for a connection here. I'm not seeing here a marriage or something like that, but it's so short term. I can't see that in the future. What I see is what is in the foreseeable future. So there is a potential for a connection here and a constructive one, very intense. So that's it. Let's now move to the last question. And the last question was, what will you need to learn during this period? Okay, this 4-5 week upcoming weeks, a period. What will you have to learn? Okay, what is your lesson? Your main lesson, of course, about love. What will you have to learn? You may not learn this, but anyway, that's your lesson. For pile number 2. So we have a little help. You have a retreat on the reverse. So first of all, you have to learn to trust people, situations. the force within the limits of any good judgments. Don't and your safety, right, and all of that. It's generally, of course, without putting yourself at risk in risky situations. Now listen to your inner voice, but it's on the reverse. So in this case, your inner voice is not being helpful, and when I see those cards over there, I feel that sometimes you hear voices, of course, in a figuratively way. We all hear voices, our inner voices, that will bring fears to you. So in this case, this is a call for you to use your mind, your good judgment, your rational mind, instead of listening to all the fears that this voice may be describing to you, and to trust more. And it also this is your lesson, and it also says that to accept help from others in order to feel more safe. You need to give a chance to other people to help you, and by that you will trust them more, because they won't fail you. Well, some people will, but not all, and you need to accept help from others in order to start believing in them more. That's your lesson for the month regarding love. So what was the other? I didn't ask. What must you remember during this month? What must you remember? We have following the rules on the reverse. So this is about stepping out of the box, thinking outside of the box. Don't comply with things you don't feel are fair, of course, with the exception of reasonable things, such as, acting within the law and, moral standards and so on. So, but, okay, some rules, maybe social conventions, maybe something like that, are not to be taken so seriously. That's what you have to remember. All of what I say here is to be taken within the limits of good judgment. So then you have honey and milk. This is a call for you to remind yourself that there are wonders out there where you will feel completely satisfied, okay, at bliss. So this is in store for you. So you don't have to settle for anything less than something with that potential. Of course, you have to give it time to see if it will lead to this outcome. But it's just a call for you to remember that, yes, there is out there a place, someone who will make you feel like this card, honey and milk. And the fates. So it's on the reverse. It says that it's up to you, okay? It's up to you. It's not going to be delivered to you through magic, or you're at home doing nothing and fate will send you someone. No, it's up to you. You have to go. You have to put yourself out there, and you have to open up emotionally somehow. Have to do the work, at least, to reach that state of trusting more. So that's it, pile number 2. This was an in-depth reading for sure. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made any sense to you. And if it did, don't forget to press like and subscribe and comment to this channel. And that's it. Okay, bye-bye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose this blue crystal and these words here, this is your reading. So let's see what are your words. Old soul. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So this is just a key word, a key expression here. It may say something to you, it may not, it doesn't matter. We will understand what is that about as the reading goes. So you chose this in a subconscious way. So if this resonates with you, and I'm gonna start now with your energy. So if this following part of the reading resonates with you, there most probably will be here a message for you to work with. Okay, so the first question is, how are you feeling consciously, and how are you feeling subconsciously currently? Okay, so first let's see, how are you feeling consciously? We have the thinker. So for pile number 3, how are you feeling consciously about love? Of course. We have accept abundance in your life. It's on the reverse. And finally, how are you consciously thinking about your life right now? We have motivation on the reverse. So I see a very still energy here right now. How you're feeling, your behavior, your approach to love, about love in general, currently. You're very idle, you're very still. Well, you're not exactly idle because you're thinking a lot about that, but you don't have a lot of actions. You're just thinking about that. This is a hermit energy, perhaps. This thinker is just trying to figure out things. What is love? What am I supposed to do with love? Is love coming to me? What is the meaning of all the experiences I had in the past about love? Okay, what should I do about it? What should I expect? Oh no, a lot of deep questions you're having consciously. You think about this subject, if this resonates, for a long time. So when you think a lot, perhaps you are overthinking. When you think a lot, when we overthink things, sometimes we are struck with a very intense lack of motivation to act because it seems so big. It seems a big task. It seems so much to deal with. So I feel you are like that. You're closed, in a sense. I saw that in other piles, I think pile 2. You're kind of closed off emotionally, even though you're not really closed, but you're not fully open in terms of acting. You're perhaps expecting that love just sticks its face on your face. So we'll see more with your subconscious part of your mind, but let's see. This is the general vibe I have here. You're really focused on these matters of the heart subject, but you're not doing much about that. And you're conscious, you know that you're not doing much. So let's see the subconscious part of you. We have this happy, new life on the reverse. So it is the state of pile 3 regarding love subconsciously. The obstacles have the weight that you give them. And lastly, we have hello on the reverse. So you're stuck. Your subconscious mind is pretty stuck, even though your subconscious part is trying to convey to you, and that's perhaps why you're thinking so much, because your subconscious mind is trying to connect with your conscious mind, that a certain relativity about the obstacles that love may have with it, right? It doesn't have to be everything so complicated every time. Anyway, you're stuck about resetting your beliefs, resetting your behavior. You're kind of in that mode of you're thinking you're making a sense of things. And because you're thinking so much about that, you're stuck. This awakening here, this new life is on the reverse, so you're not awoken. You didn't wake up yet. And this hello card is on the reverse, that is telling me you're not open for surprises. So it's about you being blocked regarding beginnings, because you're thinking so much of what things mean. Okay, this is a general vibe. I don't know why this is happening to you. Let's check your emotional baggage. Maybe we find an answer there. So let's use this one. So what is for pile 3 their emotional baggage? We have that old soul there. It kind of brings me a vibe of complementing that thinking card. I feel you are perhaps on a mission for finding something, for finding a very important answer about love. Anyway, let's see your emotional baggage. Perhaps you're not ready yet. You need this answer. It doesn't have to be a negative thing, this being stuck. It's just that you're not ready. You're doing important work. So, important work. We have the 8 of Pentacles. So, this is giving me a little bit of more insight about your current state. Let's pull 3 more, then we go to the baggage, because I was focused on answers about this. And the cards are giving me exactly that. Some people just get annoyed that I just... sometimes some cards fall like this. Okay? This. I don't feel it because I'm not focused. Only when I'm focused is when I take the cards, okay? That's how I feel things. So, about a clarification for this state of mind, please. I feel this is someone who is 8 of Cups. I feel these pile 3s are people who are on the verge of perhaps a certain enlightenment. And I don't say this lightly, that's what I strongly feel with these cards. You have important work to do about understanding things, and it will bring you to a very rewarding place. And it may even be related to your life mission. I know this is very intense and dramatic, but that's what I'm getting. So we have the Empress on the reverse. So you're in a state where the seed is dormant. That's what comes to mind. You're not in a place, of course, this has to resonate with you, but what I feel, this is for people who are kind of idle, not acting about love. You're not, going on dates. And if you are, you're not really there. You're focused on something. Something you are working very meticulously and alone inside of you about some kind of answer that you're searching for. I don't know what the question is, but it's something that is very important to you. It has an importance in your life path overall, okay? Your mission on earth even. So with this Empress on the reverse, Empress is about growing, making things grow, caring for things. You're not in a state, you're not yet in this state of the Empress. The seed is still dormant. There is unimaginable potential for this seed. It will be an amazing thing that will grow out of that seed, but it's not ready. You're working on something. Then we have this Eight of Cups, may have a lot of meanings. You may be leaving something behind that was very meaningful for you and it hurt a lot, and now you're redefining all your beliefs, trying to find truth, a very important truth, maybe one of the cases. This may be as well, may not have anything to do with another person and another connection, maybe just your beliefs about what is important for you emotionally. You're in a transition mode. You're about to enter a transition mode. You're not there yet. You're preparing your bags to do this process with this Thinker card, with this Eight of Pentacles card. So it's like when an airplane will take off. You're preparing everything. Okay, that's the vibe I get with this cards. So let's see your emotional baggage now. What is your emotional baggage, pile number 3? What is your emotional baggage? We have King of Swords on the reverse. So there is a masculine energy here. Maybe a last lover, a last companion, maybe a father, a grandfather, an older brother, or even a younger brother. I don't care. It's just a masculine energy that is on the reverse. It had a difficult influence in you. This may not be a person. This just may be an energy. We'll know more with more cards. So let's see. We have the Ten of Pentacles on the reverse. You may have lost something that you thought was very stable, or the perspective of that. Five of Pentacles on the reverse. One more. Your emotional baggage, please. Pile number 3. The Devil. So let's clarify that Five of Pentacles on the reverse. So for this group, I feel that you lived a very, 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 very difficult situation in the past. This may be the most difficult one from the pile 3s I saw, or not, but I don't know. I feel a lot of heaviness with this. And you entered survival mode for some time. You entered this survival mode, and now you are in another mode, the mode that I described to you earlier. This brought you a lesson, a very valuable lesson, this experience in the past, that you're trying to transform into enlightenment, into something good. And that's wonderful. That's from a very strong, very, very strong person. Perhaps the strongest energy I feel so far with these tarot readings. This is the strongest people I see here in this file. If this is you, well, I'm overwhelmed. Let's clarify that Five of Pentacles, please. Two of Pentacles. So For some of you, that Five of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles is telling me that there was a choice. Someone had to be left behind. Either this was you, or this was another person that you abandoned and didn't want to, or you were abandoned by someone who gave up on you. It's about giving up. It's not about not loving you or not caring. It may, but the energy is that they gave up on you, or you gave up, or you were forced to give up on a person. It doesn't have to be a past lover. It's someone, and it was extremely painful. It was as if you felt that everything that you invested, everything that you worked for, was for nothing. It's like losing all your money in your bank account. It's like losing your home to a fire. It's that kind of feeling. It's something practical, but it is also something emotional. It's a very complete emotional loss. Then you have the devil, and the devil speaks a lot about so many things. It's usually about when we are a puppet of others or of ourselves. It's everything that is unhealthy to us and that we keep doing because we don't know any better, or we are afraid to do any better. This is the vibe of the devil in this situation. Maybe different things for different people. Addictions, codependency, false beliefs. I don't know. It's just the devil is everything that is unhealthy and keeps being stuck with us. It may also be temptation, but it's not. Definitely, it's not here in this case. Or temptation, sexual attraction. It's not. Anyway, we have this King of Swords on the reverse. I am very inclined to think that this is a person. It doesn't have, again, to be a past lover. It's a person. The King of Swords on the reverse may be very cruel, very harsh, very self-focused, and it also may be a liar, very openly liar. Okay, so it's a very heavy energy that you're still trying to handle, because this is still your baggage. So let's see more. So I'm not sure if you are emotionally open. I feel you're not really open, but let's see. Are people from pile number 3 emotionally open? I usually have this answer instantly, but with you, I'm not sure. Ace of Wands on the reverse. So are people from pile number 3 emotionally open? A Page of Cups on the reverse. So everything is waiting to manifest here. It's not the time yet. So far I see that you are very capable of being emotionally open. It's not the case where you are really a wreck and don't even know how to be emotionally open. It's a choice, almost like a choice, even if it's not very conscious. You can be, but you're kind of choosing not to be completely open, at least. We have the Emperor. So let's clarify that, Emperor, please. You're not, you don't feel you have the conditions to move forward, okay? To conquer the world, to conquer other people. You're gathering your supplies before the quest. Okay, so it's about the Lovers. It's about you choosing not to be completely ready. You have work to do, inner work to do, and this is one of the cases where you are aware you have to do this work, and that's wonderful. So, not completely open, but almost there. So let's move on to the other question, and that will be, what are your current beliefs about love? What are your current beliefs about love? And your fears and your hopes? Let's see. What are profile number 3? Their current beliefs, generally, of course, about love. What are their current general beliefs about love? We have building blocks. We have curiosity on the reverse. And we have believe in yourself on the reverse. So, your current beliefs about love. Let's pull our tarot right now. Oops. So I see, I just spotted the 7 of stones and the 4 of swords are both about pauses. So I feel you are trying to find, to buy time to know where you want to build again. Because everything that you thought was built just crumbled, and now you're buying time to know where you want to invest again, or if you want to, at least. When you have the 2 of Cups, so you're putting a stop on your curiosity about love. But the fact is, you have that inside of you. Look at all these cups. You're blocking the Ace of Cups, but you have the 2 of Cups, the Page of Cups. You have all this love inside of you. You have a lot of capability to love. And in the overall, you have a good understanding what love is. And you're still in the process of knowing what love is, because you have that Hermit card, that Thinker card, and that 8 of Pentacles card that are telling me that you are in the process of understanding really what love is, and you're using your past experiences to know what love isn't, to know what love is. In the overall, I see a person here that will be very successful in understanding this and using this in a healthy way throughout your life. But I see that you are very reticent. I don't know how to say this in English. Reticent? No. You're putting a stop on building something without being certain that that's what you want to do and how you want to do. You're building trust in you and in others, and so far you believe that sometimes we have to hold off our curiosity in order to not make bad choices. You believe that you will be able to believe in yourself again, but you also believe that you need work to do, okay, to find that, to get away from this Seven of Cups that is already on the reverse. So you're starting to release this emotional scattered vibe behind. And so far this Ace of Cups is blocked as well, because you don't want it to, pour its contents yet, but it's there. You're almost there. Overall, you have good beliefs about love, but you're still constructing, you're still building these beliefs. So, what are your hopes and your fears? For pile number 3, what are your hopes and your fears, please? What are the hopes for pile number 3? We have regeneration. So you are very aware that you are healing, and you're hoping to fully heal and re-emerge from the ashes. You hope that you can fully heal. So transform in love the feelings for someone. It's on the reverse. So I have a sense here that you don't want to come. I have a sense here that you loved someone in the past very much, and that you were forced to find new perspectives for those feelings, those emotions. I feel that you hope that you in the future have the knowledge and the capability to not transform all emotions in love, okay? Because some emotions, when people mistreat us and we feel in pain, in deep pain, that's not supposed to be turned into love, of course. Some people may disagree with me. That's the message. You don't have to take the other cheek. Is that the expression? That's it. So let's see more. Improvisation on the reverse. So again, I have I get a sense here with this card that you want to heal. That's your hope, that you may fully heal, that you may be fully aware of when people deserve your love or not, and not make a confusion, as you may have made in the past, right? Giving your love to someone who didn't deserve that love. So you hope you have the knowledge and the capability to never do that again. And you hope to have a sense of control in your life, okay? To know where you are going. You want to know where you are going. So what are your fears? What are the fears of pile number 3? We have the Watcher again. So what else? What are pile number 3 fears about love? Time. It's time to wait. So you are afraid of what you may find, of the conclusions that you may reach with all of this thinking. A part of you is afraid of being disappointed by what you conclude about love. And you're also waiting, and you're also afraid that you are wasting too much time, because time is limited. It's not this one, it's this one. Sometimes you are afraid of this process. Sometimes you are afraid of loneliness. Retreat. So you are afraid that you that when you're ready, okay, when you find your conclusions and you go out there to the world to find love or to accept love, that you have a really bad surprise and you have to retreat again. Because after all this work, all this soul searching, all this inner work, all this pain that you faced in the past, it is expected that things go well in the future. Okay, you worked for that in yourself. So you're afraid of having a really nasty surprise. And that you have to be again in the beginning of the process again, okay? But these are your fears, of course. These fears are not to be feared, okay? So let's see the future now. What will change in the future? Okay, will you be able to complete this process? Will you have any development in this process? What will happen? So I'm not going so much into deep, okay? I'm just asking generally, how will you be feeling, behaving? What will be your energy in the future? Consciously, okay? And then I'll do the same for the subconscious mind. So here and now, this is the conscious part. So you're still not in the present. This is a weird sentence. In the future, you will still not be in the present. I feel you're still in this process, okay? You're not very mindful of where you are in the future, consciously, because you're very turned inwards still. Let's see, what are other things that we need to know? Strategy on the reverse. So I feel again this idle energy in the future. When it comes to conscious behavior, conscious thoughts, conscious feelings, I still feel this. You're traveling in time, back and forth, doing some soul search, and okay, so now we have transform in love, the feelings for someone. So there is here a sense of acceptance. Somehow you're getting closer in the future to accept, perhaps forgive someone. Not saying you will return to someone. I'm just saying just forgive and forget. There is here a certain development in that sense. But anyway, as a general vibe, I feel you are still in that energy of transforming yourself inside, and you're not and this is not something that you have a lot of control over. It's just a process that is happening to you. So let's see the subconscious parts, the Watcher on the reverse now. So I feel now in the future your subconscious mind is letting go a little bit of the questions of observing everything. Let's see if we have a focus. Okay, believe in yourself. So we have a shift in your conscious mind. We don't have a lot of changes. This one here perhaps, but not so many changes regarding yourself. But in the subconscious parts, we have a shift. You will be less focused on finding answers, and you will be more self-confident as an instinct, not as a thought process. Okay, this may be kind of a motivation somehow. Time is to wait is on the reverse. So your subconscious mind in the upcoming weeks will be trying to force you to release yourself from this, you know, contemplation state, finding answers, you know, studying yourself, studying things. Your subconscious mind is kind of fed up with this and just say, move, do something. It's time to go. It's time to do stuff. We don't have whole time in the world. You will learn as you go. Okay? So it's urging you to do that, but you're not doing it very much. But it's starting to, at least. It's kind of forcing you to believe in yourself more and not analyze so much things. So next we're going to see, we're going to focus on people, okay, who will appear in your future, may or may not. We have a few cards here, a few papers that I wrote with the options that may come up. So what people may come up in the next 4-5 weeks to pile number 3, with an influence in their love life, with some kind of potential in their love life. Okay. Oh, really? So, no one. I'm sorry, pile 3, take this lightly if you were expecting these parts. Well, you have 1, 2, 3, and you. In case of the you parts, it just says that, yes, you will have people coming to you, but either it won't be within the next 5 or 4 weeks, or it will be same old thing. It's not spirit or cards are not willing to convey anything to you about some old issue that may not be resolved. So they're focusing on you. You are an important part here, not another person. Or there will be people, but for a lot of different reasons, you may not notice them and they might not notice you. So nothing of substantial regarding new people will happen within the next 4 or 5 weeks. New people or people you already know, but with different approaches. So I'm sorry. So let's move on to what will you need to learn during this time period. Okay? What will you need to learn during this time period? Pile number 3. What is your lesson here to learn during the next 4 to 5 weeks? For pile number 3. Should I take all this? A little help on the reverse, exchanging gifts, and regeneration. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. What is the lesson for pile number 3 in these coming weeks? Let's pull one for that little help card. We have the Knight of Wands. So this is a call for you to not do everything by yourself. The Knight of Wands just rushes forward recklessly and tries to win the battle by himself, only by the power of his spirit, of his strong will, of his enthusiasm. Well, this is a call for you to not do all that work that you're trying to do, inner work, if this resonates with you, by yourself. You can use a little help. And that little help may be, what kind of help are you speaking about, please? This is on the reverse. So, this is again that inner job. It speaks about you not isolating. You need help from other people in terms of feeling near other human beings, not isolating yourself. Don't do that. So let's clarify that exchanging gifts card. That's another lesson, or it may be an extension of the first lesson. This is about seeing things in a lighter mood. This is about giving and receiving for the sake of doing the other person happy, or the other people happy, and they doing the same to you. It's about, it may be about socialization. I'm sorry for my English. And because I am tired, it's even worse. So let's clarify that exchanging gifts cards. Four of Swords. So this for sure is about a gentler energy in all social situations that you have, and learning that life is not always a fight where the weaker ones just are eaten by the strongest ones. It's not. It's about exchanging gifts. So you will be disappointed by a lot of people, but that shouldn't be the norm. The norm is about exchanging gifts. All is worth it. This is a call for you to socialize and to trust people and to make other people happy. You know, other people doesn't have to be important people. Everyone is important, but anyway, doesn't have to be someone special. And let them make you happy. Exchange a laugh, exchange a joke, exchange a kind gesture. That's your lesson. That will open your heart and will help your regeneration process. That's your lesson, okay? So let's finish with the last question. That is, what do you need what can't you forget during this time period? What can't you forget? Oops. What this old soul here? This is I feel this is you, this old soul. You are in a quest. It's a hard one. So what is okay? You can't forget to breathe. Okay, it's useful advice for sure. You can't forget to breathe. You can't forget to rest. You're in this quest for sure, but you have to breathe, and or you will suffocate. So that's it. Breathe, calm yourself, have a fresh air, smell the roses. Oh, don't forget that someone will walk by your side. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. I usually don't have goosebumps with the readings, and I'm kind of tired, but I had a really strong one with this. This is you. Even if you're a guy, doesn't matter. This is you. So don't forget, someone will walk by your side, and it will be your equal. It will be a wonderful person. So what else can't you forget? File number 3. Management. Okay, don't forget to put your life in order. I feel perhaps you are I don't know if this applies to some of you. Perhaps you are very focused on this, and you're not taking care of other aspects of your life, your work, your family, your friends. I don't know. Maybe something is being left behind. I don't know. This is kind of the Two of Pentacles energy. You have to manage all aspects of your life in order to be balanced. Okay? So that's it, pile number 3. I'm really sorry that I didn't have a person here to focus on, but it is for a reason. If this is your pile, well, it's just 4 or 5 months, okay? It's a very short time period. It's a period where you are working on yourself, on you. And we already saw, if this is your pile, this is very important work. But of course, you can't forget this. Someone will walk by your side for sure. So that's it. If you enjoyed the reading, don't forget to press like and subscribe to this channel, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.